Hi everyone, my name is Melina Rodriguez. I am a full-time student at West Los Angeles College and a full-time employee at a small marketing firm in Playa del Rey. I live in Culver City now, but I am originally from Van Nuys. I was born and raised in Van Nuys and moved to Culver City about 6 or 7 years ago. And I moved out here for a job, and now I'm here for school, so it sort of all worked out for me. The reason why I'm taking an online public speaking course as opposed to taking one in person is because, as I mentioned, I do work full time, so finding classes that accommodate my schedule is very difficult sometimes. Mostly all the courses that I take are usually in the evenings or on the weekends or of course online. So I'm very thankful that, despite people thinking that public speaking should be something that you take in person, I'm thankful that we have technology that can allow us to take this specific course online for those of us who have difficulties getting on campus. So yay for that. My majors and my educational career goals, all of that, I am a major in public health with a minor in microbiology. I hope to take it a step further beyond that and get my master's in environmental epidemiology. What I really want to focus on career-wise is becoming an epidemiologist, which is basically those that do the research to find out what are the determinants and the distributions for certain diseases. I really want to focus on addressing the disparities that low-income communities face when it comes to climate change and pollution, and how a lot of low-income communities and their health is affected a lot more than wealthier communities. So that's something I'm really passionate about and hope that I can contribute to once I finish school and get my career started. That's a little bit about me on the professional educational side. Hobbies. I really love to cook. I love cooking. I wish I had more time for it, but I don't. But when I do have time, I really make a great big deal out of it and a great big meal. I come from a really big Mexican family with a lot of delicious recipes that thankfully have been passed down to me, and I really love to share a really good meal with my friends and my family. So that's one thing I love to do. I also love outdoor activities such as hiking and running. I recently started taking up indoor rock climbing so that hopefully in the future I can pursue some real outdoor rock climbing, but that's probably way down the line. I just started doing that. I also really love live concerts. I think they're really great. I love being around a lot of people and listening to music. It's just I love really good environments like that. So those are some of my hobbies. I love to read as well, but I think a lot of people usually say that. I hope a lot of us love to read. Most embarrassing moment. This was a really hard one for me because I consider myself a really clumsy person and I probably have too many embarrassing moments. But just one that comes to mind is when I was in high school and we were taking our finals in our history class. I finished early, so I decided let me put my head down and take a little nap while we wait for the rest of the class to finish. And I guess I must have had some sort of nightmare because I guess I jumped out of my seat. I don't remember what I was dreaming of or having a nightmare about, but I just remember jumping out of my seat, almost falling out. I had to grab on to the seat in my class, and the entire class just turned around and started laughing at me. I completely turned flushed and I was red, and my teacher told me to step outside, and he just told me that it was not cool to fall asleep in class. So that's probably one of the most embarrassing. I guess thinking back, it's not that embarrassing, but I can't really recall another moment where I had a lot of eyes on me laughing that much. Worst injury or scar. This is actually tied to another embarrassing moment. What I used to run track and field in high school, and during practice we were running outside and I tripped because I think I forgot to tie my shoe or it came undone, and I tripped on myself, on my shoe, and completely obliterated the top layer of my kneecap, my skin. And for about a month, I had a really terrible, nasty scab that would basically crack open, and all this pus would come out of it anytime I would bend my knee. It was really disgusting and it was not fun. It hurt a lot. especially having to clean it every day, every morning, every night. Thankfully, I've never broken a bone, and I'm actually pretty grateful to say that that's one of my worst injuries. I know some people might say like they've been in a crazy car accident. So yeah, I mean, injuries, that's basically it. Knock on wood that I don't get into a crazy accident where I break a bone. One interesting thing about me is that I'm also a tutor. I'm a math and a science tutor at West Los Angeles College. I know I already said that I go to school full time and I work full time, but that's also something that I really enjoy doing. I really enjoy helping people learn, especially in subjects like math and science, which I know that a lot of people might like think of those as very difficult subjects. I like kind of breaking them down and making them really digestible for folks to learn. That's why I'm really excited to be in this class. I think that public speaking can help me figure out ways to convey the messages that are presented to us in math and in science to the people that I'm tutoring in an easier way. So hopefully, that does help me. I'm sure it will. And I'm looking forward to watching everyone else's videos and learning more about you. Thank you very much. Bye.